knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Riley. No good on the triple. 33% here in the first quarter. Pass to Diawara. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
On the free throw, no good. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Back to Jay, beyond the arc, sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. It's stolen by Edwards. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Diawara. Now here's Jones. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Third team foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.50 seconds left in the first quarter. From the arc. Riley grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Number 55, Anthony Campbell.
42% to begin this game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Five on the clock. That shot off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Thunder is out there with Jackson, and it's Clutch, and it's Knight in at the 3, the small forward. Thing has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Jackson kicks to Knight. Off target from outside. Thing has been terrific. 54% on the game. They got Jackson. Also Thunder out there, and it's Clutch in at the 5, down low.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Doesn't go for it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Off target with his three. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you guys.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. That free throw, no good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Howard. Back to Johnson. The screen from Campbell. Takes a 3. Johnson can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Clutch. Campbell defending. And that goes out of bounds. No keep possession. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
And you look at Jackson. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Now here's Johnson. He has 5. Here's Campbell. No good with the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Jackson with the screen. And it's Thunder missing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Howard can't hit. Gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Johnson outside. They set the pick. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. Pretty sorry, 29% for the floor here. Here's Knight. Campbell grabs the board. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Addison, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Jackson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And that one, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Addison, guarded by Jackson, and the basket is good. Addison's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Knight, Jackson in the corner. Launches it. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Pass to Campbell. And here is Howard. Here's Addison. Now Johnson. Overnight. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Thunder. The wing jumper off target.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Addison. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Jones with the bounce pass. Diawara, the pass to Clutch. Misses in close. Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. To the middle. Here's Peterson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Started by Howard. Pass to Diawara. Just 5 on the clock. Got it from 16 feet. Diawara's got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass nice and simple.
Here's Howard. Here's Addison. Peterson, the pass to Howard. Back to Jay. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Jay.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Screen by Jones. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Now here's Jay. Tight defense on him. $18 feet out. It's not going to go for him. 1:07 left in the first half. Pass to Edwards to the inside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
Third team foul. At the line for one.
At a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Riley. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the pick. 4 on the clock. Outside Howard. It's hauled in by Edwards. Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here's Clutch by Shea.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clutch. Last game out, he had 14. Here's the three. That one's not going to go. And the first half is now in the books. Up by 8. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half-court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. Is there a better weekend than All-Star Weekend?
My birthday weekend, I get to do whatever I want.
Wait, how many birthdays do you have a year, Shaq? Because that sounds like every weekend for you.
He's not wrong, Biggin. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Look at the eraser. What a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. Howard is out there with Johnson. And there's Riley. And there's Campbell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Clutch. There's the pick. Latre sinks the three-pointer. Clutch has got 5 points so far.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Howard with it. Goes back up. Campbell's shot's good. He's got 7.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. It's always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Diawara. 9 points in the game so far. Johnson against Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Campbell. 7 points in the game. And Riley gets it to go.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Riley's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. At the top of the key, Knight. Down low. Diawara with the bucket.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Howard, the pass to Johnson. They set the pick. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Campbell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Knight kicks to Jackson. Pass to Thunder. Drives to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, so both teams changing it up here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the basket by Johnson.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Pass to Thunder. For 3. Doesn't go that time.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Right wing. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. He can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He gets that one. He's got 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Diawara. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Peterson's checked in for Riley. And he makes both free throws. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. There's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Being an efficient 53% from the field. Back to Jay. Johnson up top, pulls up, high post. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Edwards passes to Thunder. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson against Edwards. 3-pointer. Rebound by Thunder.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Diawara. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. A 3-pointer, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Johnson the screen. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one drops for him. And that's 15 points for the eraser.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Che. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Pass to Thunder. There's a good screen. Unloads from 13. And the shot falls short this time.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
He's such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Out to the right wing. Inside.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And, of course, a knockdown shooter from the perimeter, ranking 3rd in field goal percentage from beyond.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. First one falls for him. That one misses. An outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Jones, no luck. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, 4th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Jones. Rebounded by Howard.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 12. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jones, also clutch out there, and it's Jackson in at the point. Knight against Riley. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jackson. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shea left side. Campbell is screen on Jackson. Howard wide open. Campbell's shot's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Jackson against Howard. Pass to Addison. Shea outside. Campbell up top. Charity stripe shot. And Clutch pulls it down. Clutch has got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson down low, working on Howard. Knight. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Howard against Jackson. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Campbell, the pass to Addison. Kicks it out to Shea. Off target from three-point range.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
On the basket by Jones.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Howard, the pass to Campbell. Here is Riley. Now Campbell makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
To the middle. Clutch, good.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Howard, the pass to Campbell. Now here's Howard. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. That shot missing.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's Jackson with the drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Johnson, he's checked in for Shea. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. At the top of the key, Knight. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
On 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now here's Johnson, guarded closely. And he drops it in from the low post. And so here's the home team. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Thunder. Knight looking for an opening. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Johnson left side. 2 points. That one goes.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Here's Clutch. Campbell defending. Outside Jackson. And there's the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Johnson outside. The screen from Campbell. From deep. The putback saves him with the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
2 minutes remaining.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Clutch, Campbell defending. From outside, not gonna go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
Jackson against Howard. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Oh, softly lays it in. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Jackson. Here's the screen. Takes the three. Does not go. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Riley against Knight. Now Johnson. And here is Campbell. Beyond the arc. Oh, the dunk!
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Jackson outside. Strong move off the glass. Howard against Jackson. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Carol, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just, work your mind, work your body as well, and, get ready for practice.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
and squeeze me. And squeeze me.
And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna
hold me
and
squeeze me.
And oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hold me and squeeze me.
Who say does that stop?
Just about. Halfway through the season, Grant, which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, BA, after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now the starting group for the visitors. 6 to shoot. Here's Rodriguez. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Bennett. And the layup falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And he goes in for the dunk.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Stevenson defending. From the baseline. Good on the jump shot.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Rodriguez. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
They set the pick. To the right side. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Out to the right wing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Baker.